Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kumada was saying possibly it is something to do with Sandhi because two
No,
prahara joining is what she was saying.
yeah,
So,
correct. Exactly.
so
Because what exactly means, what is exactly a sandhi? A sandhi
joining, no?
is a joint,
Yeah.
right? So it comes from some dha.
Mhm.
So some gives uh, the sum, the upasarga sum gives the uh, impression of collection, uh,
Mhm.
coming together, the sum, right?
Mhm.
You have got samiti, for example. The samiti word, samiti is what? Collection of people. The
Correct.
sum,
Correct.
the sum comes from there only, right?
Correct.
And bha is to create, uh, is to make, right?
Oh,
Where you get the word dhata from.
okay.
Or more popularly in Hindi, the vidhata,
Mhm.
right? Vidhata, the creator, right?
Okay. Okay.
Dha gives the meaning of creation, and
Understood.
with some pratyay which is added, you
Yeah.
are getting the idea of a joint,
Oh,
a union. So
okay.
what exactly is happening at the sandhi kala? What is
Yeah.
happening? You got one prahara ending, other prahara beginning.
Yeah.
So you are doing a prayer to this sandhi,
Yeah.
to this
Understood.
joint, so that your next prahara becomes okay.
Understood.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
incidentally, prahara, the word prahara means 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
It means 3 hours. Right? One prahara is 3 hours. One ghati, the our ancient uh, calculation of time.
Hmm.
One ghati. You know this?
Is that 25 minutes something?
24 minutes.
24 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
24. So one day
Yeah.
is 60 ghatis. One
Okay.
day is 60 ghatis. So that's how our calculation goes from sunrise,
Okay.
right? So there is no absolute time. No? The time of sunrise is all the time varying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there cannot be an absolute time as we make out in with our clock, nowadays clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all reference was with respect to sunrise.
Correct. Correct. Understood. Yes. Thank you.
And 1 hour
Hmm.
is hora.
Okay.
See how close it is to the word hour,
Correct.
right? The
Correct.
very famous astrological grantha, the Hora Shastra,
Mhm.
something called an Hora Shastra,
Okay.
in which the calculations
Hmm.
go down to as much as maybe a minute or even less, half a minute.
Okay.
So many people say, no, that twins are born at the same time.
Right. Right.
So how they are different? So the Hora Shastra gives the explanation, which is
Hmm.
it's as close as half a minute.
Okay.
Things change every half a minute according to the Hora Shastra.
Okay.
That
So
much detail is there.
in Spanish, hora is hour. Hour is hora. Spanish.
Oh, oh, it must have gone from here to Europe that way only. Possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yes. Where were we? Can you?
So we were on page 41.
We were doing the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, right?
Yeah. And before that, you had said that exercise 6, that 108 Vakyani.
Ah, yes.
So that you had asked us to write. So that is where we were.
Have you written that 108
Yes.
Vakya? Because
Yes.
basically it's a practice for
Yeah. I think
these
it's
dhatus.
easy to memorize in that.
Yes, which otherwise they are not regular dhat. I don't want to say regular. They don't form within the Gadas 1, 4, 6, 10. and
Yeah.
therefore they would look sort of vishesha, special or irregular. There is no such thing as
There
irregular.
seems to be a little bit of a pattern there also.
Yeah,
Because,
very much.
if you do a no comes, it becomes u. Prapnoti, prapnutha, like that.
Yeah,
Chinu
correct.
becomes
No,
chinu. Like that, there
yeah,
seems to be some pattern within that also.
no. Why you are seeing the pattern is
Hmm.
because all these forms are coming out of formulae. They are not.
Okay.
They are not. They are not just there. You get
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
So for example, the as dhatu belongs to the adadigana,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And there is no vikarana pratyaya.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So tell me what happens.
Yeah.
There is
Asti.
no vikarana.
Correct. Yeah.
You get asti.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is no vikarana. So there is a formula. It's not that their forms are just there.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
What I'm
It's
saying, for
different.
example,
It's a different formula.
there is a different formula. Now we are not studying the formation of the Kriya Padam as such in the other cases because it's more complicated.
Correct, sir.
For example, in the Da Dhatu,
Right.
right, we say it's from the Jyotyadi
Right.
it's from the Jyotyadi So Panini says, in all the Jyotyadi Dhatus, make an Abhyasa. Abhyasa means make a repetition.
Okay.
He says make a repetition straight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you get da plus da, and then you are going to add the pratyaya tip. Okay,
Hmm.
and then with some sutram he says make this rasva.
Hmm. Hmm. This is what Tim is it? Tim?
Tip.
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 Okay. Okay.
We say the tingant.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't we say the tingant? So the pratyayas, because you talked of this pattern.
Hmm.
Pattern is bound to be there because
Hmm.
these are the pratyayas which you are going to add.
Okay.
Tiptasji, tipthastha, mipvasmas. These are the pratyayas you are going to add for all parasmai padi dhatus.
Okay.
We are going to study atmane padi dhatus. Now the next chapter is the atmane padi dhatus. I told you, no?
Yeah.
In which something begins with and ends with mahing.
Hmm.
So do you see ti and na? So everything that ends in a thing is a verb.
Okay.
Is it not interesting that these are the pratyayas for all the lakaras? For everything he said, this is the pratyayas.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For everything, absolutely everything, even for the bhadigana, adadigana, jyotyaadigana, all this is a pratyayas, that's all. Then you have a vikarana in between.
And not just for Latlakara, you're saying. So only that pratyay which.
Not only for latakara. Now what he does is for other lakaras, he makes changes in them.
Yeah.
And then you get different forms. But basically, you are enjoining these pratyayas only, nothing else,
Okay. Sir.
right?
Yeah.
So, because they are all made, they are all manufactured, you are able to see the pattern in it,
Sure.
right? Because had there been no formula, there would be no pattern.
True.
So the fact that the pattern is there
Right.
implies that there is a formula hidden somewhere, right? For other the ganas, the formula may be more difficult, so we don't learn them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Like prapno, chino, all that, it becomes u. Or
Yeah,
va. I mean, yeah,
exactly. You have a oo coming in somewhere, correct?
and va, prapnuvanti,
Exactly. So the vikaranas are more complicated. For example, you have shyam or oo or vikarana only or no vikarana for the adadigana and the jyotiadigana no vikarana at all.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right? So what should I say? The Sanskrit language
Hmm.
is all about functions.
Hmm.
Do you
No,
know you?
no, I don't know if I'm correct or not, but when we look at A becoming E and O becoming U, it reminded me of this Maheshwari Sutra,
Yes,
the pattern. I don't know
yes,
whether that has got any correlation at
yes,
all. It's sort
yes,
of,
yes, yes. No. Yes, yes. There is, there is. That's
yeah.
the beauty of the Maheshwari Sutra. That uh, some people say it was made by Panini, and that
Hmm.
Maheshwara was all the Shiva and all that is a
Yeah, got it.
story.
Yeah.
Correct? And some people theorize that it was this is something which was made by Panini, and
Mhm.
Shiva and all that is all story,
Oh,
mythology, uh,
okay.
imaginary stuff. But my counterpoint is that
Right.
how easy is it to come to the pattern in such a huge and vast language?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How easy
Amazing.
is it to come to how easy is it to come to a pattern? It's not possible if you ask me.
Yeah,
Suppose you
amazing.
are told that look
No,
at all the words in the English language and come to a pattern. Can you do it?
no, no.
Impossible. It has to be divine intervention. This is
Correct.
simply not possible. No computer in the world can do it.
True.
The combinations are infinite,
Correct.
right? So
Correct.
this conclusion that he came to, all these varna vikara,
Correct.
it's called as varna vikara,
Right.
right? So as I told you, the yarn, for example, the yarn sandhi, correct?
Right. Right.
How beautifully he puts it, right?
Correct.
The sutram, just for your interest, how Panini describes the yarn sandhi. We know, everybody knows, the yarn sandhi, what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the sutram which says
Correct.
yarn sandhi, that's all. You know, so if you have to split the sandhis, it becomes ikaha,
Hmm.
yan, achi.
Hmm.
So we know what is the ik pratyahara. What is ik? I un rul rukro.
I guess.
E
Yeah.
u
Yeah.
ru ru.
Yes.
Right? Good. That is
Yes.
excluding the
Yeah.
correct. What is
Yep.
yan?
Uh,
Ya varat. No. So
yeah.
ya
Uh,
var ya varat lan. Ya varat lan. So remove the remove the
yeah.
only
Yeah.
remove the you get the yan.
Yeah.
Right? And he says if there is a swara, ach, we know ach is all the swaras.
Yeah.
So if you have a combination of
Yeah.
any of these with an ach,
Hmm.
with any swara, that's what we studied, right?
Hmm.
Then
Correct.
make a corresponding replacement. That's
Hmm.
what we did, right?
Correct, sir. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now, doesn't it strike you that this particular sutra derives straight away from the order of the Maheshwari Sutra?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's correct.
He did not coin this as, for example, Vaha Yaral.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, okay, this sutra was made for this particular thing, but interestingly, this finds application many places, other places also.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So therefore, I say that this is not the human genius which has come in.
True. True. Yeah.
Much as my scientific mind
Correct.
uh, does not permit me to think like that, but I have no option because I don't see any other way.
Correct, sir.
Right? Okay.
Amazing.
We were in the
So we have
uh,
completed 411 Gita.
411. We have finished. We have to start the 14.
5:14.
Fourth adhyaya, 5th to 14th sloka, right?
Fifth adhyaya, 14th.
The sheer expanse of this language, will overwhelm you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a never-ending study.
Yeah,
It
that's nice.
I don't think it will ever end.
Yeah.
Last almost 12 years I am doing, and I
Yeah,
still will think that this is not a quest which will end very fast.
correct.
Okay, shall we read 14?
Yeah, chapter 5:14.
Yes.
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि
4.
लोकस्य.
No, Kadan Modaya, 4th chapter, Chaturthe Adhyaye,
Oh,
Etat
sorry.
Sankhya.
No, I thought I saw 5:14. I thought it's one second.
No. That is
That's
only
the fifth question.
number,
Yeah, okay.
serial number. That's right.
Yeah, 7th, Chaturthe, 14th chapter. Okay, sir. न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्मफले स्पृहा इति मां योऽभिजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते.
Karma bhir nasabadhyate. Right?
Yeah.
I will split the sandhis for you. So, na mam karmani limpanti, na me karma phale spruha. Iti mam yah, this sandhi we know. This sandhi we know, no? Yah abhijanati becomes yo abhijanati.
Yeah.
Purva rupa. Correct?
Yeah.
Karma bhihi na saha padhyate. Right? So, na mam karmani. Are you able to get the anti, the limpanti? Correct? Anti. We are looking for kriya padams. Correct?
Correct.
Abhijanati. This to we know clearly.
Yeah, janati we have. Yeah, abhi
No,
is
abhivi.
prefix.
So,
Prefix.
upasarga.
Yeah,
Correct?
upasarga.
Correct? There is one more here which we are not studied about. Padhyate. Right?
Maybe
This
some
is
other
also
lakar.
this is the same lat lakara.
Okay.
And do you see an atmanepadi pratyaya?
Okay.
The ti is a parasmaipadi pratyaya. The te is an atmanepadi pratyaya. But in this kriya padam, there is more to it than this. This is actually in passive voice.
Okay.
What we in Sanskrit call as the karmani prayoga. Right? So it's more than the atmanepadi pratyaya. So one thing you understand here that in passive voice, the pratyaya which is taken is atmanepadi. One takeaway from this is that, right? So when you go into the passive voice, you take atmanepadi endings.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So na mam karmani limpanti. Karmani mam na limpanti. So he says we discussed this meaning in brief. So the actions do not stick to me. Whatever actions that he does, as Sri Krishna is telling, whatever actions he does, do not cling to him.
To him, right? Not see.
Him
Limpanti is Pratama Purusha, right?
to cling. Pratama Purusha, Bahuvachanam. Why? Karmani na limpanti. Karmani seems to be Bahuvachanam.
Yeah.
Correct. So actions do not cling to me. Actions do not stick to me.
So
That means
Limpanti, how
whatever
does it work? Limpanti, how does it work?
Lipati karmani bahuvachanam, no?
Okay.
Karma, the word karma is a nakaranta word. Karman. The Pratipadikam is Karman. Nakaranta Naputsikkalinga word.
Hmm.
Prathama Vibhakti, you can possibly write it down, though we don't do this, but just for your karma, karmani, karmani. Karma, ekavachana. Karmani, dvivachana. Karmani, bahuvachana. Can you just give me a moment? I'll take the door 1 minute.
Sure.
Yes. So the karma, the Pratipadikam is karman.
Yeah.
I'll share with you another word, another nakarata word, which is famous word, So I'll tell you. Okay. Let's finish this. Na maam karmani limpanti. So karmani bahuvachana, prathama purusha, sorry, prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. So you have limpanti.
Why Uttama is what? See, if he is saying it should be Uttama Purusha, right? That is what I was confused.
No, he's saying what? Listen carefully. He says, actions do not cling to me. So the Prathama Purusha is why the subject is karmani.
Okay.
See my English sentence, na? I do not stick to the actions, not that way.
Okay.
Actions do not stick to me.
Right.
So the who is the karta here? The actions.
Actions become the karta. Okay, sir. Understood.
Actions become the karta. So karmani na maam na limpanti.
Yeah.
Right? Spruha karma phale. So spruha is desire. Okay, spruha is desire.
Yeah.
Mama spruha karma phale nasti. So asti is there here, but not visible.
Yeah.
So he has no desire in the fruit of the action.
Yeah.
He has no desire in the fruit of the action. Whatever happens, he is okay with him. Right? Karmani mam na limpanti. Karma phale mama spruha nasti. So do you see another form of mama?
Yeah. Yeah.
The word may means mama. It also means something else, but we'll see that. Right? Mama, may mama.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Itimam yo bijanati, the one who knows me in this manner, the one who knows me very well in this manner. Right? Just see what he's saying. Now he's talking of somebody else.
Yeah.
Yaha mam evam abhijanati, yaha mam na mam karmani limpati na karma phale spruha iti mam abhijanati, the one who knows me in this manner, karma bihi na saha badhyate, he is not tied by karma, by actions. He is not bound by actions. So, is he giving you, do you see a method in which if I am convinced, I will not say no, I should be thoroughly convinced, right? That no actions cling to the Lord and he has no interest in the fruits of the action, then I am not bound by my karma. Do you see that only by knowing something or by getting convinced with something, I am getting rid of my karma?
Right.
Interesting, no?
Right. That's correct.
Now, what you do and not what you don't do, suppose you do a sin, for example.
Yeah.
Right? The sin is not applicable to you.
Yeah.
If I only am convinced about this feature of the Lord, That's
Right.
enough.
Yeah.
It's not interesting. There is, of course, there is more qualification to this in the fourth adhyaya.
Okay.
Fine. I was told you I'll give you another word.
Hmm.
The word Brahman.
Hmm.
Right? We say Parabrahma, right?
Brahma. Actually.
For example, I had given you the shloka Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma. Param Brahma. In that shloka,
Yeah.
we get two kinds of Brahma. One is Brahma, correct?
Yeah.
First word is Brahma, no? Guru Brahma,
Correct.
Guru Vishnu. So you get Brahma and Brahma, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Napunsakalinga form of Brahman is Brahma, just like Karman is Karma. Don't you see the pattern?
Okay. Yeah.
This is Napunsakalinga form,
Okay.
right? Now you'll say where this Brahma has come from then.
Hmm.
Correct. Your immediate question can be, where is Brahma coming from? That is the Pullinga version of Brahman.
Okay.
Okay. So in the Napunsakalinga form,
Hmm.
you get Brahma,
Hmm.
Brahmani, Brahmani. Is it following your yantram, yantre, almost? No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this yantrani, chakrani,
Correct. Chakram. Chakram.
puspakani,
Yeah. Yeah.
and in the Pullinga form, Brahma. Brahmano. Brahmanaha.
Okay.
Pullinga. This
Yeah.
is
It's like
Pullinga.
Ashwaha, Ashwaha, some kind of a thing. But
Now, going to,
na gets.
yeah, now I'll give you another very popular word, Atman. Atma, correct, no?
Correct.
Atmano. Atmanah. Pullinga. Atman. Right? See how words change in the Napusakalinga and the Pullinga.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, we go to 20th.
But this Brahma na, in na or na in this case come because the Pratipadikam is in Nakara. And yeah,
Exactly.
and by that rule of na, this
Very nice.
na becomes
Very
na
nice.
in Brahma, actually.
Exactly. So you have got Brahman. This would have been now.
That's correct. That's correct.
But
Right.
are you having all the ingredients of the refer
Right.
followed by the her, the ma, the a, right? The her, ma, and the a.
Yeah,
Correct?
that qualifies it for
All the
Nakara.
vowels,
Yeah.
all the vowels, the her and the ma,
Yeah.
the pavarga, the pavarga. Correct? Good.
Yeah. Right.
So you have got all the qualifications to change this na into the
Nakara to
na.
Nakara. Yes.
Good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Yes, we'll do the 20th. Yes.
त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किञ्चित् करोति सः.
Naivam kinchit karoti saha. Very nice. This is a very interesting word. And karma phala sangam. Nityat, nityat, trupta. Nittyatruptaha, Nirashrayah, Karmani. Now, can you split the sandhi? Karmanyabhipravrittopi.
Karmani ni abhi pravrittaha
Abhipravrittaha.
api api
Api, very nice.
na eva
Na eva
kinchit karoti saha.
Karoti saha.
And karoti is the thing we are looking for. Karoti.
Yes, we are looking for the Kriya Padam Karoti. Correct?
Yeah.
No other Kriya Padam anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Only one Karoti. Right? Tyaktva karma phala sangam, having cast away, having left, having sacrificed. Karma phala sanga. Right? A very interesting word, which can give you two different meanings. Right? So this is made. Okay, let's finish everything else and then we come to this word.
Yeah.
Nityatruptaha, always satisfied. Right? Yeah. Nityam truptaha asti saha. The one who is constantly satisfied, happy. Right? Nirashrayah. He is not dependent on anything. His feelings, his state of mind, his state of body does not depend on anything. Nirashrayah. Right? Karmani abhipravrittaha. He is involved in all the day-to-day actions. Right? Even if he is involved in all the day-to-day actions, what I mean by actions is transactions. Right? He is behaving normally in this world. You don't find anything different about him. Na eva kinchit karoti saha. In spite of doing all the actions, he is still not doing anything. Why? Because he has left karma phala sanga. He has sacrificed it. He has left it. The person who has left karma phala sanga. So then we have to understand what is karma phala sanga. Yeah? We have to understand what is this that makes him not do anything in spite of me doing everything. So the karma phala sanga consists of karma, right? Phala, right? And now is the question: karma phala asanga or asanga? Do you get what I'm saying? We are using a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Correct. No? You are using Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Phala. Asanga will also give you the same word.
Correct, sir.
And asanga will also give you the same word. Sanga is attachment. Sanga is attachment. Asanga is no attachment. So you see two different conflicting meanings come out of the same sloka, depending on whether you are going to add an or an a.
No, right? Asanga means a non-attachment, no sir. Asanga means
non-attachment.
Asanga is also non-attachment, no?
No, asanga is intense attachment.
Oh, okay. A is like a upasarga, it works.
A is an upasarga, right?
Okay.
A is an upasarga which shows intense attachment, right?
Okay.
So, do you see the sloka gives two meanings, correct? And then the Shishtas, the Acharyas tell us that it is not asanga, but it is asanga.
I see.
Because the one who has cast away, the one who has left out.
Oh, because Tyaktva is having sacrifice. So there's a negative there. Okay.
There's a negative already.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So the one who has cast away intense attachment to the fruit of action. and the one who is Nitya Truptaha, the one who is all the time satisfied, the one who is independent of something, right? Anything. Nirashrayah, Nirashrayah. Right? Without Ashrayah. Right? So Nirjana, we say Nirjana Pradesha. That means where there is no Jana. So the Nir gives the sense of abhav,
Right. absence.
Jananam abhavaha nirjanaha. Right? So you have nirashrayaha. Right? So Shri Krishna says, such a person, karmani abhipravruttaha, is very busy, very, very busy, not normally, not pravruttaha, abhipravruttaha. We see intensely involved in the actions in the world. But na eva kinchit karoti saha, he is not doing anything actually. Because the reason being that he has left out, he has left away the intense attachment towards the fruit of actions. There. Good.
Yeah, and the ashraya is dependent, right?
Dependency, ashraya, her dependency, right? It is the upasarga and the shri dhatu, right? So here also extreme dependence on somebody, right?
Yeah.
Karoti. Now here you have only one kriya padam, karoti.
Correct.
I can't but talk about little bit about the philosophy involved as well. So you actually understand the meaning of the shloka.
Sure.
And now the shloka starts talking to you.
Yes.
Right? When you know it's the grammar behind it.
Right.
Okay. Let's see the next one. 20.
Yeah. Nirashiryata chittatma yakta sarva parigraha shariram kevalam karma kurvan apnoti kilbhisham.
Very nice. I will split this and tell you, not the sandhi, I will split the samasa so you understand what it means as well. Yata chitta. See, Adi Shankaracharya explains in his Bhashyam, Adi Shankaracharya has written the Bhagavad Gita Bhashyam. He explains every word interestingly like a grammar book, with the grammar and it's really magnificent, The Shankara Bhashyam is simply beautiful because he explains to you every word, like for example, this Yata Chitta Atma, he explains it to you in different ways.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the Shankara Bhashyam. Yatta Sarva Parigraha. Shariram Karma. Shariram Kevalam Karma Kurvan. I am splitting the sandhi for you. Kurvan. Na apnoti kilbisham. Are we seeing apnoti?
Yes.
Prapnoti. Prakarshena apnoti, prapnoti. Gets with force, prapnoti. Here apnoti. Okay. So nirashihi, the one who has got no desire. Nirashihi. Right? The one who has got no desire. The ashishaha, abhavaha. So there is absence of desire. Right? Yata chitta atma, the one who is training his mind and soul. Yata Chitta Atma. The one who is training, Yata, the Yatna, he's making effort to make the mind uh, as good as his Atma.
Okay.
That kind of a person, right? Now, I'm explaining it to you very briefly. Shankara Bhashyam goes in great detail about what is this, who is this Yata Chitta Atma,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The one who has left. Parigraha, very interesting word. Parigraha is things which are your things, your attachments, your possessions is parigraha. So what do you do to your what do you call what are the things that you call yours? What exactly are you doing? How have you got them?
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier that it's like you're sort of encircling that, something like that, right?
You are catching, you are doing grahana, you are catching them, graha. You see graha, right? You are catching them and then you are keeping them all around you.
Yeah.
Parigraha, right? And sarva parigraha, all possessions. Tyakta sarva parigraha, you are the one, or this guy is the one who has cast away all his possessions, right? Kevalam shariram karma kurvan, only doing, not this doing is a present participle, not a verb.
Okay.
We have present participle in English, the gerund, what we call as the gerund in the English grammar. You have something called a gerund. For example, reading a book is walking on the street. So reading is not a verb. You get what I'm saying? Reading a book, he crossed the street. So reading is not a verb here. Reading is a present participle. So similarly, Kurban is doing only his bodily tasks. Bodily is does not get sin, does not beget sin. Papa. Kilbisham Papa. Right? Akaranta Napunsakalinga word.
Which one,
So
sir? Which one is Papa?
Kilbisha. The word Kilbisha is an Akaranta Napunsakalinga word. Here in Tritya Vibhakti. Agreed? Because it is the object of the obtaining.
Yeah.
He does not get sin. Get what? Sin.
Yeah.
Got it? No apnoti. No apnoti. Does he get sin? No, he does not get sin.
Yeah.
Even though he is doing his daily tasks, he is transacting in the world. He is doing all his shariram karma. He's getting hungry, he's eating. If he is getting hungry, he has to get food. If he has to get food, nobody's going to give him. He has to earn. If he has to earn, then he has to do some vivahara. Right?
Understood.
He's doing everything normal.
Yeah.
But he is nirashi. He is yata chitta atma. He is tyakta sarva parigraha. Such a person does not get sin, whatever he does.
Yeah.
Good or bad, does not get sin. Good.
So only one question. This yata, you said training, that yati and all that come from there, is it? Yati?
Yeah, it comes from there only. The dhatu, the yat dhatu gives is a ubhayapadi dhatu. So yatati va yatate is to try. That is where you are getting your yatna from. So who is the yati? Who is the yati? He is a person who is on the way to become a rishi. And on the way to become a rishi means what? He's working towards it. He's working towards it. He's trying.
Okay.
I call it yati means a doctoral student, not doctorate. Yeah. Rishi, doctorate.
Yeah.
Right?
In our mat, our acharyas are called yati.
Yeah, they are yati because they are doing yatna. See, I'm sure the Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. You are having obeisance to the Kanchi Mutt, or where? Which?
No, our thing is Vaishnavas, so we have Ahobila Mutt.
Oh, you have the Ahobila Mutt. Okay.
Vaishnava.
You are Vaishnava. So of course I don't know Ahobila Mutt, but I know I was in very young. I saw the senior acharya of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham.
Oh, Chandrasekhara Saraswati. He is God. He is divine.
Chandrasekhara Saraswati. He is Rishi.
Absolutely.
You can't call him Yati. If you call him Yati, then you are doing a great.
That is why I was confused, sir. Actually, they are supposed to be rishis, but why are they called yatis? Is what that is why I got confused. They seem to be somebody, whether it's our acharya or Paramacharya, which is Chandrasekharendra Saraswati. They are actually rishis. They're so divine.
Yeah, because
why are they called yatis?
Because they became they were on the way. They were on the path. They became acharya. They became yatis, rishis. They did not begin. You take when Jayendra Saraswati, for example, was given Diksha, or even Chandrasekhara Saraswati was given Diksha, he was not Rishi.
True.
He was Yati.
True.
And then the term sticks. But what I'm trying to say is to call him later on as a Yati is wrong. Okay. He's already Rishi. I had the good fortune to take his darshan when I was maybe 15 years of age.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
He's God.
He's God, exactly.
I don't want to go even say Rishi. He is the Parabrahma Ansha only. In his presence,
people call him Chandramuleshwara himself, actually. So.
Exactly. If you are in his presence, the feeling is different. Even in his presence, he doesn't have to talk to you. Like for example, you say Ramana Maharshi. The Ramana, he's given the title of Maharshi.
Correct. And there also, like you say, they say that he sort of passes on the teachings through silence. That is what I read somewhere. Just the presence is adequate, is what they say.
No, but I don't know whether you know of this guy called Paul Brunton. You know who is Paul Brunton?
Yeah, he was sent to Ramana Maharishi by Paramacharya, actually. By
Chandrasekhara Saraswati.
Correct, sir.
Yes,
I know.
Exactly. He was sent there. And if you have read Paul Brunton, you will be surprised that for a Westerner, how beautifully he writes about 25 pages of the philosophy of Ramana.
Right.
How is it possible for a person who did not speak a single word?
Right.
It seems that Paul Brunton says that this man did not talk to me, did not even look at me.
My God.
So how is it possible that he can write 25 pages? You can't write 2 sentences about a person who doesn't talk to you.
True.
So these are he is one in a million, 1 in a billion people, Ramana Maharshi.
True.
He's not an ordinary person, And all that he said about who am I, he was practicing it.
Yeah, true.
He was not the body. He has amply demonstrated it that he is not his sharira.
True.
That
is what he used to say also, that when he was to pass away, he says, why are you even bothered about my sharira? I myself am not bothered.
Yeah, he says
that I am my body. You guys are thinking I am my body. That is why you are all grieving.
Exactly. That's why you are crying. That is why you are crying all the time.
He had cancer, so he said
you are convinced. Yes, when you are convinced that this is only one cloth, it is going to be changed to another cloth. So why to bother about the cloth? Right? Okay. 31. Yes.
Yajnashishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokosya yajnasya kutonyaha kurusattama.
Very nice. Yajnashishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokosya yajnasya kutonyaha kurusattama. Here you find a lot of sandhis. Without the sandhis, you cannot think of a way to separate them. You cannot get your Kriyapadam.
Okay.
Can you tell me where the Kriyapadam here is?
Sir, is it anti? Anti?
Okay, very nice. Yanti,
Yanti, Sanatana.
yanti. One kriya padam. The anti. See, very nicely you have put it. You have to look for the sounds, right? That is
Yeah.
what you do, right? You
Yeah.
look for sounds. Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. Right. Okay.
Na I am Lokaha.
Very nice. Now tell me. Na I am
Lokaha.
Lokaha.
Asya Yajnasya.
Asti Ayajnasya.
Oh, Yan Sandhi.
Yan Sandhi. Very nice.
Yeah.
Right?
Kutaha
Anyaha.
Anyaha Purusattama.
Anyaha Kurusattama. So the best of the Kurus. Kurusattama. He calls him Kurusattama. The best of the Kurus. Right? Arjuna, he calls him, you are the best of the Kurus. Kurusattama. Right? So, Yajnashishtamrita Bhujaha, the one who, the ones, rather, this is Bahuvachanam, Yanti, right? The dhatu is Ya.
Okay.
The dhatu is Ya, which goes as Yati. Yati is to go. Literally, Yati means to go. Yanti is Yati, Yataha, Yanti. Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yajnashishtam, acha, okay. Somebody goes to Sanatanam Brahma. Somebody is going to Sanatana Brahma, the everlasting Brahma, right? The eternal Brahma. Somebody is going to eternal Brahma. Who is that? Yajna Shishta Amrita Bhujaha. So the ones who partake of the remains of a yajna, right?
Okay.
When the ritual yajna is done,
Yeah.
the one who eats, consumes, the one who partakes of the shishta, which is actually amrita. The yajna shishta is actually amrita. That means it's as good as amrita, the nectar, right?
Okay.
Whatever is remaining from the yajna, such a person goes to the eternal Brahma.
Okay.
Right? See here, because it goes to, this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, right? And I told you, Napusakalinga, Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti are same. So you get the word, same form, Brahma.
Okay.
Are you able to see Sanatanam? Which gives you a clue that Brahma is an Napusakalinga word. Eternal Brahma. Sanatanaha Dharmaha. Sanatanam Brahma.
Okay.
Are you able to see the Napusakalinga padam? Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for such a person,
Yeah.
or rather, for an ayajna, for whom there is no yajna.
Yeah.
Who is ayajna? The one who does not do any yajna. Right? So then we have to start thinking, what is yajna? Correct, na? So for ayajna, for an ayajna, ayam lokaha nasti. This loka is not there for him. Kutaha anyaha, he asks. Sri Krishna asks, how can there be another loka for him when this loka only is not his? अगर ये ही लोक उसका नहीं है तो अन्य लोक की क्या see in Hindi, right? This loka is not his, then what to talk about other lokas? Hey Kurusattama. Clear? Got it? So you have got your kriya padam asti and yanti. Got it?
Sir, that Kurusattama, can you explain what is exactly?
Kurusattama is sattama, like uttama, the best.
Okay.
Okay, I will explain that in more detail. though this kind of grammar is not ahead, maybe
Okay.
3-4 years ahead of us now, but still let's try to understand. The tama pratyaya, right, gives superlative,
Okay.
right? So you all the time say uttama, correct, no?
Yeah.
Right? The tama pratyaya gives the superlative, is what we say the best, right?
Okay.
You say superlative is for example fastest.
Yeah.
You say superlative, right? So in Sanskrit, how do we make a superlative? You add tama,
Okay.
right? Ut gives the sign, it gives the impression of rising,
Okay.
correct? So you get the word uttama, the one who has risen to the highest.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Uttama, correct? Fine. Similarly, Sat is truth. Truth is Sat, right? So the most honest,
Okay.
right? You get,
Yeah.
and then Kurushu in amongst the Kurus. So you get the word Kuru Sattama, the most honest among the Kurus. We have to dilute the meaning by saying best, because otherwise you don't get the feel of it. But the correct translation will be the most honest among the Kurus. Are you able to see the word? How the word comes? Kuru.
Yes. And Kurus means what, sir?
Kuru, the Kuru clan.
Acha, okay.
The
Kauravas.
no, not the Kauravas. The Kauravas, the word Kaurava comes from Kuru.
Oh, yeah.
The family, that whole
Right.
family was called the Kurus.
Yeah.
Right? So the people who belong to Kuru are Kaurava.
Yeah.
So for example, the son of Kunti is Kaunteya.
Correct.
Right? The son of
Right.
Anjani is Anjaneya.
Yeah. I think you talked about Vainate also somewhere. We had
The son of Vinita is Vainate.
Yeah.
Right? So are you observing something is happening in terms of Varna Vikara?
Yeah.
Are
E
you,
becomes I. E becomes. Yeah.
Vriddhi is taking place, correct? Na?
Correct.
Right? There's a Vriddhi taking place. No, V becomes Y.
Yes.
Aindram Astram, E becomes I.
Yeah.
Correct? Dasharatha, Dasharatha, A becomes A. There is a Vriddhi.
Right.
Correct? Good. So you understood the Kuru Sattama,
Yes.
sort of the most honest among the Kurus.
Okay.
Right? See, without knowing the language, it's very difficult to translate these words. Right? And the one takeaway from what we learn is that all words are splittable.
Right.
What am I doing? Basically, I'm just picking all the words apart.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay, 31, 38. Yes.
न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति
Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate satvayam yoga samsiddha kalena atmani Vindati. I really wish Kumuda Mohdaya also attends this,
I'll tell her.
Or at least go through the recordings.
I will tell her.
If time becomes a problem, I know. The recordings are all available, no? So
Yes.
let her go through the recordings, because
I'll tell her.
this will refine her knowledge also.
Sure.
Okay, fine. So here you have nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate. So you see, find an atmanepadi kriya padam.
Okay.
Right? Vindati. Vindati. See the ti. Right? If you remember, I talked about vid dhatu being the adadigana, in the divadigana, chaturtha gana, in the second gana, chaturtha gana, and the sashta gana. Here you get the sixth gana. To get, right?
Yeah.
So what he says, nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate. There is nothing as pure as jnana. Right? Here, iha vidyate. Vidyate is as good as saying asti
Okay.
or bhavati.
Okay.
The same meaning.
Okay.
So iha jnanena sadrisham nahi vidyate. Nothing is there. Pavitram na vidyate. So there is nothing as pure as knowledge. Tat swayam yoga samsiddhaha. So the one who is the yoga samsiddhaha, right? The one who has attempted to become one with the where there is yoga. With whom? With the Lord, with the Parabrahma. Such a person, kalena atmani vindati. He gets the knowledge on his own. Kalena, by in time, not necessarily just now. He is not making any effort to learn anything, right? Kalena atmani vindati. He imbibes it into his own atma, imbibes it into his soul on his own, swayam. He doesn't have to make any effort to study. He automatically gets it, right?
And yoga samsiddhaha, if you can explain, sir, what is it?
The yoga samsiddhaha is the one who has established himself in yoga.
Okay.
So what is yoga? Yoga is becoming one with the divine. So the one who has established himself to be one with the divine, that person is a yoga samsiddhaha.
Yeah.
Right? So swayam kalena vindati. Swayam himself automatically comes. Doesn't have to make any effort to know, to get knowledge. Right? Okay. We go to 39. No, yes.
39. श्रद्धावाल्लभते ज्ञानं तत्परः संयतेन्द्रियः ज्ञानं लब्ध्वा परां शान्तिम् achirenadigaccati. I'm not able to, because I think it's that Ashtavimsadi is stopping somewhere in between, I think.
So jnanam labdva param shantim achirena.
That is what I try to do.
The mahalanta you have to take there.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. Yes.
Jnanam labdva param shantim achirenadigaccati. Right?
Yes.
Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Tatparaha संयतेन्द्रियः. Samyata indriyaha. See what I have done? What have I done? This is your what? Gunasandhi, no? Samyatendriya.
Yeah.
Like Ganaisha is Ganesha. Right? Gajendra is Gaja Indra. Right? Jnanam labdva param shantim achirena digacchati. Achirena adigacchati. Clear? So Shraddhavan, the one who is having Shraddha, gets knowledge. Shraddhavan, labate jnanam. So your Kriyapadam labate gets. Atmanepadi, Atmanepadi ending. See, this book is slowly bringing you to the concept of Atmanepadi Kriyapadams. Right? We have done Parasmepadi already.
Yeah.
Adhigacchati. Tatparaha Saumyatendriyaha. Saumyatendriyaha, the one who has controlled is Indriya, is some Yata Indriya. Right? The one who has controlled is Indriya. That kind of a person who is having Shraddha, see, try to understand. He doesn't say that only the person who has Shraddha will get Jnana. He says that kind of a person who has Shraddha and who has his Indriya, his control, that kind of a person gets Jnana. Right? Right? Tatparaha, after that, Jnanam labdva, after having got the knowledge, Param Shantim, Achirena, quickly, Achirena, Param Shantim Adhigacchati. He gets ultimate peace, not ordinary Shanti, Param Shanti. Param Shantim. So Shanti is an Ikaranta word. So you get Prashantihi, Prathama Vibhakti. Parashantihi, ultimate peace, right? And he gets or he comprehends ultimate peace. Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Right.
This goes with the Dvitiya. So Saha Param Shantim Adhigacchati. Correct?
Yeah.
Adhigacchati. See, Adi gives the impression of underneath. Gacchati is to go. So, like you have understand, no? Understand.
Yeah.
So he understands, undergoes ultimate peace. Right? See how undergoes is coming directly from Adhigacchati.
Correct.
So he undergoes extreme peace. Right?
So only one, the first word you split it into Shraddhavan Labhate, whereas here it is written Shraddhaval Labhate. Is it a different sandhi?
Yeah, this is a sandhi. This is a sandhi.
Not Ajanta word.
This is no 1 minute. No, it's I will for lack of proper the script, the letters in printing. Get what I'm saying? For lack of proper letters in printing, we are having a problem. Shraddha.
Okay.
Now, actually, it is like this. Shraddha. So this is some sandhi which results in this, and it gets split as Shraddhavan Labate Jnanam. There's a double lakara also. If in your you see double lakara, no?
Yeah. It is a double lakara.
So this is some sandhi.
Okay.
We study about this sandhi in Gita Pravesha.
Okay.
So we'll have to finish this book, then the second book, then the third book. We'll study about this sandhi as well. Okay? This sandhi is called Parasavarana sandhi.
Okay.
Because you are seeing that the na somehow changing into the la.
Correct. That is what I was.
And giving an anunasika on the previous one.
Correct.
You are getting a nasal sound in the previous the previous vowel, right? and the na is changing into the la, which is becoming double.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Double la. So this is called a parasavarana sandhi.
Okay.
See, Panini never used the word sandhi in the entire document in his Ashtadhyayi. He never uses this word sandhi. Okay, sandhi is a word coined by later grammarians. There is nothing called sandhi. Okay, everything is varna vikara, modification of varna. That's all. This is all that he says. So it's very difficult to name them. You get what I'm saying? Later grammarians have made an attempt to name them, because how do you refer to them, right? You have to name them. So therefore there are problems. Right? Any other question?
No, sir.
40.
अज्ञश्चाश्रद्धानश्च संशयात्मा विनश्यति नायं लोकोऽस्ति न परो न सुखं संशयात्मनः
अज्ञः च अश्रद्धानः, right? न अयज्ञः च अश्रद्धानः संशय आत्मा विनश्यति. Right?
Yeah.
Na ayam, same thing is saying. Na ayam lokah asti na parah na sukham संशय आत्मनः. So what are your kriya padams here? Vinashyati.
Vinashyati is there. Asti is there.
He is there. Very nice. Right? So anyaha, the one who has no knowledge. Anyaha, nyaha, the one who has knowledge. Anyaha, the one who has no knowledge. Ashraddhanaha, one who has no shraddha. Right? Samshayatma, the one who is always in doubt. Right? The one who always in doubt. See, doubt as in, not, it's not to be taken positively. The one who always criticizes, the one who always negates, right?
Yeah.
Such a person gets destroyed. Right? Na ayam lokah asti. This loka is not there. Na paraloka also is not there. Right? Na sukham. There's no peace. There's no happiness. Two, the asamshaya atmanaha, of the person. Right?
Yeah.
The one who has constantly doubt and constantly, people who are having doubt just for the sake of having it. That kind of doubt. Such a person, he says, there is no sukha. Right? Always disturbed. Right? So you have got two kriya padams. Vinashyati, I told you, is to get destroyed. Yeah. And asti, we know, asti is.
Peace. Yeah.
Okay. So we have finished that fourth adhyaya.
Sir, only one thing is that the Shraddha means faith, right? I mean, what is that?
That's a very beautiful word. If you really go correctly, then the word Shraddha is faith. Okay? And the word Shraddha, right, is the one who is having faith. Sort of, it's the faith which is personified as Shraddha, right? So here you get the word Shraddha, So the one who holds faith. Literally, the dadhanaha literally means the one who holds faith. It's a very interesting word, or rather, I will say the one who is faithful. The word Shraddhadana is the one who is faithful, the one who is full of faith, right? You know, in the there is a description of Saraswati. She is a, just one, give me one moment. I'll give you the word.
Pustaka.
She has got in her hands, no? What does she have in her hands?
Veena.
Veena. What else?
Pustakam.
So it is Spatikamani, Spatikamanim Akshamalam Dadhana.
Okay.
Spatikamanim Akshamalam Dadhana. See, she's Strilinga, no?
Yeah.
Here you have Dadhana, Pullinga. Correct? Shraddadhanaha. And here Ashraddadhanaha, the one who is not faithful. So you are seeing the same word Dadhana, but it's Strilinga form. So the one who is holding, the quartz crystal bead, quartz bead mala, right? Spatikamani Akshamalam Dadhana. You see, holding, the one who is holding.
Okay.
Again, the present participle, right?
Yeah.
Right, but it is stealing the form Dadhana. So Shraddhadana is the one who is holding faith.
Right.
Shraddhadana, one who is not holding faith.
Right.
Right. Good.
41 is also there.
41 we have done. No, 41 we have not done.
41 we can.
Yes. Read.
Yogasanyakta karmanam jnana sanchina samshayam atmavantam na karmani nibatnanti dhananjaya.
Very nice. Yoga samshayaha. Yoga sanyasta. Yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam let me split this for you. Jnana sanchin asamshayam atmavantam na karmani nibadhananti dhananjaya. So yoga sanyasta karmanam. So sanyasta, very beautiful word. Sanyasta means to sacrifice, to cast away, to leave, right? So how he has done it? The person who has cast away all action, right? By yoga, with yoga.
Yeah.
Right? Jnana sanchintya samshayam. What he has done, what he has done to the samshaya, he has cut it. Sanchintya, cut it properly. You get what I think? Yeah. 1 minute. This is a.
No, then it should be Sanchinna Samshayam only, no, sir.
Yeah, correct. Sorry. Sanchinna, the one who has cut samshaya with jnana. With jnana, he has destroyed samshaya. Right? Karmani na nibadnanti. The actions do not tie whom? The one who is atmavat. Atmavantam karmani na nibadnanti. The actions do not tie him. He does not get controlled by the actions. Right? So Atmavantam, he calls him Atmavan. Prathama Vibhakti is Atmavan. So he is an Atmavan. So what is this Atmavan? The Pratipadikam is Atmavat.
Okay.
It means the person who is as good as Atma, who is as good as the Atma, is Atmavat. Right? Or for example, if you want to use this Vat Pratyaya, it is for likening that person to the quality.
Yeah.
So Shraddhavan is what? Shraddhavat. He is as good as faith personified.
Yeah.
That person is Shraddhavan.
Yeah.
Right? Got it?
Yes.
Bhagavan. You know who is Bhagavan? He is Bhagavat. That means he is as good as Bhaga. You know the definition of Bhagavan?
Yeah, you had said sometimes some six gunas.
Yes. So he is Bhagavat. He is the personification of these 6 gunas put together.
Yeah.
Therefore, this Vat. Now are you able to see Atmavat? He is as good as the soul. Right? It's Atmanvat. And all these Dakarantas will drop the na. So it becomes Atmavat. Clear? So Atmavat, Atmavantam, Karmani na nibadhanti. They don't tie him. He doesn't get controlled by the karma. Right?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Any questions so far? We've done these shlokas in.
So this one is the
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
one is Nibantanti is the.
Very nice. Yeah, so you have got Nibadnati.
Yeah, Badnanti we did. Yeah, Badnanti we did.
Nibadni taha.
Yeah.
Nibadnanti. Your Prathama Purusha Bhavachanam.
Yeah.
Right? Prathama Purusha Bhavachanam Nibadnanti. Right? The Bandha Dhatu. The Dhatu is Bandha.
Yeah.
Now you see some changes are happening. This Nakara is going, but one additional Nakara is coming here. This Nakara is going. And an additional Nakara is coming here. Right? So these are not belonging to our 1, 4, 6, 10. So some weird things happening to them.
This is some other ganas, eh? This is Nibad.
This is the Badnati is the same as Janati.
Correct. Janati, Janitaha, Jananti.
Kridati. So it is a Kriyadi Gana.
Yes.
The Kri Adi. Kridati. Right? You find the same kind of thing, no? Kridati.
Yeah.
Janati. Correct?
Absolutely. Same part.
I think we'll start with the next page next time.
Right? Okay, sir. We'll do.
I want you to practice all these dhatus, which if you have done that exercise, then you know all of them, right? Because eighth and ninth and 10th, we are going to use all of them again.
It's actually come from there only. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Yes, sir.
All 8, 9, 10 will be that only.
Okay, sir.
So that will give us enough practice.
Yeah.
I want you to, as homework, do
Yeah.
this Kriya Ranjini.
Okay.
अत्र 20 क्रियापदानि दत्तानि सन्ति. There are 20 क्रियापदams given here. तेषाम् अन्वेषणं कुरुत, लिखत च. So find them out and list them out.
Okay.
Right? Let us see whether you are finding 20 or more or less.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yeah, I will do that.
Shall we close then for the day?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Right. Thank you.
Namo Namaha. Shubha
Thank
dinam.
you.
Bye.